I'm here. Welcome back to Pillow Talk. This is a show about sleep. Kevin Fear from Mattress Express. If you're stuck around during the break, welcome back. If you're just joining us, welcome. On this program, I talk about anything that has to do with sleep, not just the beds, your health, how it affects your life, how it affects how you drive, how it affects relationships, how it affects your mental acuity, why it's important to get a great night's sleep, what it means to you and me. I do that. I interview people in the industry. I reference articles. I find articles that I find are interesting or funny or entertaining, and we go through them together. And again, if you can take one thing from this that helps you get a better night's sleep, helps you get more educated on purchasing your next sleep system, then I have succeeded. If at any time you want more information, you can email me at pillowtalkquestion@gmail.com. You can call my stores during business hours at 1-800-NEW-BEDS. You can go to our website, mattressexpressny.com. On that website, there's a lot of different things you can do on that website besides look at our products. You can apply for a payment plan for credit, our 15-second express credit app. And we have everything from no credit check required plans with a 90-day interest-free period to 5 years, no interest, no money down, and everything in between. Medium credit, bruised credit, great credit, horrible credit. We typically have a solution for most people. So you can ask questions on the website and so forth and so on. So anywho, let's move on. Today we're going to talk about an article that talks about surprising sleep trends revealed in new survey, including the rise of Scandinavian sleeping. This is an article on foxnews.com. And sometimes I don't read these articles ahead of time. I just go through them with you because that way I feel we all learn a little more. It's not so prepared. It's really just, from the cuff. So more than 20% of American adults say they rarely or never wake up feeling well rested. They rarely or never wake up feeling well rested. How horrible is that? According to a new survey from U.S. News and World Report, nearly half, 43% of survey respondents said they have experienced insomnia in 2023, and 17% said they've suffered from sleep apnea. I suffer from sleep apnea. I'm an American male, in his 50s who's probably could stand to lose 20 pounds, and I have to wear a CPAP. But you know what? I've said this many times. It has increased my quality of life dramatically. I fought it at first. I finally embraced it, and I never looked back. If you're fighting it, don't fight it. If you sleep so much better, you feel so much better. All right, so what's keeping people up at night? This survey identified the biggest concerns that are hindering America's sleep. The increase in the cost of living. I get that. Everything's expensive. The COVID-19 pandemic. Perhaps some people. Gun violence, climate change, the 2024 presidential election. It's not a lot of those that are keeping me up at night. Increased, I've learned to go with the flow in life. But nevertheless, these results were virtually identical to last year, except for number 5, which was the Russia-Ukraine war. All right, let's move on. America's worst sleep habits. Going to bed at inconsistent times. Amen. You got to have a routine. Accessing screens in bed. Yep, put the phone down, turn the TV off. Eating too much before bed. I try to avoid that. Falling asleep with the television on. Do it every night. But here's a trick I learned, by the way, because I've done this since I was a kid. If you ask my mother, she would tell me when I was a kid, it was one of the worst habits. She had to drag me off the couch. I wanted to fall asleep on the couch. I don't know why. That's the kind of kid I was. So now that I use streaming, like I use a Fire Stick a lot of the time, it automatically typically shuts off after about an hour. So anyway, that's a little trick for you if you want to get your TV to, and most TVs have sleep timers, by the way. Anywho, it says the last one is staying up all night, which is a terrible sleep habit. Well, no kidding. Impact of partners on sleep. Okay, this might be interesting. And this goes back to sleep divorce, which was a show I did, which people got a big kick of. But 41% of couples would rather sleep in their own bed. It says, while most surveyed U.S. adults, 59% prefer sharing a comforter with their partner at night, while the remainder, 41%, would rather sleep with their own blanket at night, which is commonly referred to as the Scandinavian sleeping method. Okay, this is not separate beds. This is their own blanket. Okay. I get that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having my own blanket at night. I don't find that we fight over it too often, but different people like different things, so I get that. All right. 6 signs your mattress might be disrupting your sleep, according to experts. They don't give you the 6 signs. What a terrible article. All right, let's move on. Essential for a good night's sleep. Here we go. High quality mattress. All right. I didn't say that. This is the article saying that. Essential for a good night's sleep is a high quality mattress. I'm not trying to sell you the most expensive mattress in the store. I'm just telling you, you get what you pay for, in my opinion. And I've seen it for 15 years in this business. Yes, the brand name companies put out inexpensive mattresses in, wholesale club stores and clearance stores. It's not the same mattress you're getting where you're paying significantly more from the same brand. You get what you pay for. Memory foam pillows. Well, this is essentials for a good night's sleep. Article on Fox News. That's very subjective. I don't like a memory foam pillow, and a lot of people don't like, so I don't know that I agree with that one. High thread count sheets. Sure. Quality sheets is what I would call it. A down comforter. Again, that's very, everybody likes something different. A weighted blanket. If you've never tried a weighted blanket, I liked it. It's kind of like, have you ever been in a cold, it's cold out and you're in bed and you've got like 10 blankets on you and it's heavy. It's kind of a nice feeling. Some people respond to it. Some people do not, but that's an interesting one. Kevin Fear at Pillow Talk, a show about sleep. And we were just going through an article on foxnews.com in the surprising sleep trends, including the rise of Scandinavian sleeping. Scandinavian sleeping is each person having their own blanket. Kind of interesting. Honestly, I didn't prep this article before I went through it, because sometimes I like to do it that way. So if I get stuttering and jumping around, that's why. Sometimes I think it's more fun to read it with you. But sleep divorce, we touched on that, is an interesting topic. And I did that show once and I got a lot of elbowing about it, but it's true. It's true. There's a significant number of couples that sleep in separate beds. And I'm trying to find the number while I'm talking to you, but it's significant. I want to say it's 30% plus sleep in separate beds. And, when people come in to shop for a mattress, don't be afraid to tell your consultant that. Tell them we sleep in separate beds. A lot of people do it, and it's cool. Some people come and go, yeah, I just need a bed for the spare room, because they're embarrassed to say they sleep in a different bed than their partner, and they end up getting the wrong bed. So be honest, spill it. You're never going to see that salesperson again. Who cares? Tell them the truth when you're getting a new bed. By the way, if you ever want to go back and watch these shows and visit, if there's something you heard that you thought was interesting or you want to reference back to, you can watch these shows on YouTube, or you can go to our website, mattressexpressny.com. Every show is on there, I believe. And you can, jump around and get the thing you want to get. If you have some weird fascination with finding out what I look like, you can do that. But it's fun. I like the video aspect of it too. Anyway, if you want more information during business hours, simply call 1-800-NEW-BEDS. 1-800-NEW-BEDS. You'll be connected with the closest store. You can go to mattressexpressny.com. You can chat online with our staff. You can, during business hours, you can apply for credit, our 15-second express credit app, which has everything from options for people with horrible credit to options with people with perfect credit. You can look at the products we sell, and you can learn a lot on there. So just give it a try. And you can certainly just stop into any store, open 7 days a week. You don't need an appointment. If you want an appointment, you can make one, but you don't need one. Come on in, take a look around. We're very low pressure. We see some people come in and they go, I just want to look around. And I say, where did you come from? And I'll name a few names because some people are very aggressive. Okay, I'm up against the break. Kevin Fear from Mattress Express. This is Pillow Talk. Stick around for the next segment.